one of the most challenging and most difficult areas of your life to be disciplined in is your eating. And that's exactly what we're going to be talking about today. If you guys are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Logan. This is Timeless Personal Growth and Development. And today we're talking about on-point nutrition. So, get ready, get relaxed, and get caffeinated, because here we go. I've been in that same situation where you may be disciplined in some areas of your life, maybe in fitness, maybe in school, but for a lot of people, a lot of people, their diet, their nutrition, their eating is the hardest, one of the hardest areas of their life to be disciplined in. We all love it. We all love our donuts. We all love our pumpkin pie, right? We all love our Domino's pizza. I know I love it too. And if all that stuff was healthy for us, we would eat it all the time. I knew it's not detrimental to our health. We knew we wouldn't gain weight from it. We would do it all the time, right? But we don't. So what are key ways to keep our bodies and our minds disciplined to stay away from that? Well, the trick is to not to stay away from it 100%. We need a reward. We need our pizza. We need our sugar. But doing it every day, no, that's not going to get us to the goals that we want. For me, what works for me is developing an eating schedule. So if you want to eat to stay lean, if you want to eat to bulk up, you want to stick to your protein, and to your fats, and to your carbs. So what I like to do, go to the grocery store, I'll always buy usually the same thing for the week. It's usually your eggs, your almonds, your tuna, your salad, your vegetables, chicken, fish. If I'm in a bulking phase, I'll buy more bread or rice or pasta. If I'm trying to lean out, I'll stay away from the carbs, from the bread and the pasta. But when I go to the grocery store, I always buy something for the weekend that's coming up. So whatever I want to eat, if I'm in the mood for donuts, or if I'm in the mood for a Domino's pizza by the end of the week, I'll save it for the end of the week. But you got to maintain that discipline to the end of the week. How do you do that? How do you maintain that discipline? Well, for me specifically, and for a lot of people I've heard, it gets really, really hard to maintain that discipline at night. So you can wake up early, you get a good workout in, get your heart going, get your oatmeal going, have your eggs, eat healthy consistently, small meals throughout the day. We have a tendency in our Western culture to overeat a little too much. I know for me, I can't do 3 enormous meals throughout the day. You have a huge breakfast, a huge lunch, and a huge dinner. That, to me, that is how I gain weight. So how do I prevent that from happening? Smaller meals. Have 5 or 6 meals, but make it smaller. The portions are a little bit smaller. So when 2.5 hours later, once you get to your next meal, you're actually hungry. Because when you're having an enormous breakfast, honestly, when I eat pancakes, sausages, bacon, eggs, everything, all that, dude, man, I'm not hungry for lunch. I'm barely hungry for dinner when I've eaten that much in the beginning of the day. Smaller meals are always a little beneficial. And we maintain our discipline. We can maintain our healthy eating usually towards dinner. But usually at night, that's when we get hungry. Usually at night, that's when we get the munchies a little bit. At the end of the day, if you've had that dinner, a couple hours after dinner, you're watching TV, and you just hear that you hear that little voice in your head, in the back of your head, and you know that you got donuts in the kitchen. You know that you got Halloween candy in the kitchen. And you're trying really, really hard to be disciplined, but it's a little voice in the back of your head just kind of, it's like, just do it. It's going to feel great. Do it. Do it. How do you not listen to that voice? The trick is, for me, go to bed. Go to bed earlier so that voice shuts the hell up and you don't hear it anymore. And then you wake up in the morning and you feel good about the fact that you didn't listen to him. You didn't listen to that guy in your head telling you to forget discipline. Forget instant, or you want that instant gratification. Just do it anyway because it's going to feel good. And yes, for that 2-3 minutes that you're eating that donut, it's going to feel good. But later, once you're done, once you've digested it, you're not going to feel good. And you'll always feel a lot better when you maintain that discipline and say no and save that gratification for later in the week when you're knowing that, oh yes, Sunday's coming, that's my cheat day. That's my cheat meal. That's my open window to eat all the sugary, carb-filled foods that I want. Because when you're not maintaining that discipline and just listening to that voice, like, forget your cheat day. Just have your cheat meal now. It's so much more gratifying when you know you've didn't discipline your entire day. And you finally get to that point at the end of the week and you say, you know what? I've earned it. You know what? Now you're allowing yourself and giving yourself permission to do it. And for me now, when I've been eating too many carb-filled meals and I start to get really heavy and I'm not giving myself enough time to digest, I usually like fasting for about maybe a day, half a day, just to give myself, just so I can give myself time to feel hungry again. Because usually after a big meal, and it's hard to regulate those small meals sometimes. You just want, I want a little bit more. And then, yeah, it's easy to lose track of that. So you really got to make sure you're eating those smaller meals. So it's good for the end of the day just to give yourself a little bit of a fasting period before going into your cheat meal. And then start the whole process over again. And like I said in the beginning of this video, that's why it's really difficult for a lot of people to maintain the discipline, because we love food. We always do it. But you decide who you want to be at the end of the day. You want to get fit, you want to get in shape, you want to lose weight, it starts in the kitchen. You want to get those six-pack abs, it starts in the kitchen. It starts what you eat. So you see that donut on the kitchen table, you want to pick that up and want to eat it? Or do you want to eat healthy and exercise and have the small meals and give your body what it needs for energy and fuel and what it needs to look good and feel good, and save that little donut in the kitchen for the end of the week, where it's going to be mentally, emotionally more satisfying, and it's not going to really affect your overall physical health. That it's okay to have those meals once in a while. You decide who you want to be. Decide if you want to make your nutrition on point and get to the goals that you want to get to. And on that note, thank you so much for watching, guys. If this video was of value to you, smash the like button, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, Logan Ryder, Timeless Personal Growth and Development. And I will see you all at the end of the week, and I will be doing another book review on The Rational Male, Part 3. If you haven't seen Part 1 or Part 2, you can go to my YouTube channel and check it out. I hope you enjoyed On Point Nutrition. I hope this was beneficial to you, and I will see you all in another life.